Thank you, the Parlotones in the Bing Lounge. Con, it's great to have that voice. Like, I remember it now when you were in the Bing before.
Cool.
It's so great to have you here. Con, Paul, Glenn, and Neil, welcome back to Portland. You guys did a show last night. Did you have a chance to explore our little town at all? And Paul's got the broken leg, so not much for you, right? Straight back to the hotel room. But when you have these little layovers, and I know that you're heading to California right after this, what do you do? Do you get a chance to try out restaurants, or?
Yeah, generally that's pretty much as we get to experiment is with the food, and yeah, we ate at the same place that we played at last night, at the Doug Fir.
What'd you have?
What did I have? Some fish. Chicken, actually. I had the chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, get confused.
Yeah, the Doug Fir is definitely a cool place.
Yeah.
Cool place to play. You guys have only 2 more shows stateside, and then you've got to rush over to Germany to hook up with a really cool gig with Snow Patrol.
Yes.
Is that leaving you breathless? How are y'all feeling about that?
Yeah, we're very excited. I mean, they're going to be really big arena shows. We love the band. It's a great band, and looking forward to meeting them and playing a whole bunch of shows.
Yeah, it's like just a wonderful chance to get your name out there, which I know that you guys have been working for, a lot of years, but somehow South Africa seems so far away, and does it seem sometimes, wow, will we ever be
every time we fly, we realize it is quite far away.
How long does it take?
Well, to get here, you got to normally stop over somewhere. So it's sort of a 12-hour flight to London and then a 12-hour flight to, say, LA. So it's pretty far.
Yeah, now that you're really getting that international status, it's like airplanes are your friends. You guys don't seem to do anything half-baked. I had to just edit myself there. Do they say that in South Africa, half-baked?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, well, okay. No, okay. You're climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, or you're doing these giant soccer shows, or these huge stadiums. You opened for Coldplay last fall, which sounded like yet another great gig to get in front of a lot of people. Broadcasting a rock opera in 3D. How do you bring it down when you have to? I mean, these are huge venues and huge ideas for you guys.
Yeah, I guess we feel comfortable in both places. We've played thousands and thousands of gigs, or maybe hundreds and hundreds of gigs. Feels like thousands, in small environments and big environments. And I guess the size of the stage doesn't dictate your enjoyment or how comfortable you feel on stage. So that's, I guess, where we feel most comfortable, regardless of the size.
Yeah, and even for setting up for the sound check here, it was pretty intricate to make sure everything's sounding just right.
Yes. Well, luckily we have some good people working with us, and some good people at the Bing Lounge working here.
Yeah.
So hopefully we sound good.
Yeah. But those big shows, those must be something else, when you get a chance to be in front of a Coldplay crowd. To look out at that audience must just be overwhelming.
Yeah, I guess, when you start out as a musician, that's the kind of thing that you fantasize and dream about, and for it to actually unfold is always it's a thrill. So that's sort of an adrenaline rush. It's our high.
Right. And you are doing something much more intimate now. For the time being, it's only going to be in South Africa. This is our story, and it really does bring it down to something very intimate.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, the idea is to, we've had a long career back home, and it's to really just sort of, thank you, is to kind of let the people know the story, how it all began, how the songs were formed, maybe...
So kind of like a storyteller's almost.
Kind of, yeah. But there will be an interactive element to it. People will be able to ask questions via Twitter, and there'll be a live feed during the show. Obviously, we won't answer all of them, but we'll certainly do some of them. But yeah, it's very much like a VH1 storytellers type setting.
It's clear you have to bring that back here.
Yes.
To Portland, please. Open
we'll
invitation.
Perfect it back home, and then we'll bring it on the road.
Really. But I like that idea that you have these huge audiences, these massive stadium stages, and then you can do that. And it shows in the songs too. I think the Parlotones songs definitely reflects that. So let's get that music going here in the Bing. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thank
the
you.
Parlotones.